Going to live now. It's live. Going to live now. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video, guys. So as usual, I don't need to introduce myself. I will be talking and analyzing different currency pairs as per request from you guys. If not, I will be analyzing Euro USD and gold for today, guys. Okay, so today is Tuesday, which is a prime trading day for us. Okay, and I will just delve right into the charts right now. So looking directly at Euro USD, guys, let's start from the daily time frame as always. We can see that the daily time frame the previous daily actually came up, sweep liquidity, as we can see that this high over here has been cleared. Okay, this area here, and that literally led to a very strong bearish momentum down. And for the current daily candle, we can see that it's printing bullish, but price is still largely consolidatory at best. Okay, so let's talk about the 4 hours time frame instead. So if we go to the 4 hours time frame, we can see that price is currently in a range on the 4 time frame. And what I mean by that, I mean this area here, this entire area here from 2 p.m. to current price, it has been ranging. Okay, guys, and I actually have marked out my important key zones and key levels for you guys. So we will be analyzing that shortly. Okay, guys. All right, so let's go right into the chart on the 4 hour time frame. Let's talk about the 1 hour time frame instead. And let me pull up my chart analysis. Okay, so if you're looking directly here, I actually marked out the previous weekly high, which has been cleared by price on Monday. Okay, and the high at 1.0868 has been cleared, which, as I've mentioned just now, led to a very, very strong bearish momentum. Okay, guys, and also I've marked out the previous daily low where price could potentially tap into before heading up north. So before I even start explaining my analysis, I just want to mention that currently Euro USD is very, very bullish on the higher time frame and the mid time frame. Okay, so if you're looking directly at the 1 hour chart, it's safe for us to take longs. However, for those of you who are looking out to take shorts, be sure to close out early or to close out at an intraday take profit level. Okay, because we are still bullish and we should try to be pro trend as much as possible. So just directly moving down to the 30 minutes time frame. Okay, if you're looking here, I actually marked out a few liquidity hotspots. And what I mean by liquidity hotspots, it can comprise of either buy side liquidity or sell side liquidity, guys. All right, so let me explain and go deeply into these liquidity hotspot levels. So first one, it's at about 1.0801 region, and that area there is actually a equal low. Okay, and that have a lot of sell side liquidity building up over there for price to tap into and potentially clear out. So that will be our first liquidity hotspot. Our second liquidity hotspot would be just slightly above at 1.0806. That area also, is marked by very strong sell side liquidity pressure, where price could potentially come down, grab, and move back up. So let me show you what price could potentially do. Okay, so it could potentially come down, clear this liquidity hotspot zone, fake out, and continue moving bullish. And last but not least, let's talk about the buy side liquidity. There is a buy side liquidity that has been taken out over here at 1.08366. Okay, that area has already been taken out, guys. And let me just mark that out as a liquidity taken. Okay, so as of right now, price is very, very consolidatory, and perhaps we could say that it is building strength to continue moving in a certain direction. However, in order for price to do so, it would have to sweep liquidity first, as per our smart money concepts. Okay, so that would be it on the 30 minutes time frame. And if we go down to the 15 minutes time frame, we can see things more in depth. We can really notice the entire consolidatory phase that Euro USD is currently going through. And if you guys want to know my outlook and my forecast on this, I believe that given the area where price is at currently, it can potentially start heading up first. Okay, the ideal scenario is for us to actually see price hit up, okay, tap into this fair value gap over here. This blue zone right above here that I've marked out is actually a point of interest because it's a fair value gap and an area of market inefficiency. And I believe that price can tap into that area before getting back down. So then the question comes to, where can price be headed down to? So, because of that, we want to identify areas of take profit if you guys are looking for shorts. And those areas will be the two important liquidity hotspots / equal lows that I've mentioned on just now. Okay, that two area there is an area that price could potentially tap into and reverse. Hence, that will be our take profit zones. Okay, so also, where do we go on from there? Actually, I've also marked out a separate zone. This blue zone here at 1.0797, that area is actually a demand zone on the lower time frame. And upon sweeping the sell side liquidity, we could actually potentially look for longs all the way back up to create possible new highs. So the reason why I see that, and this is a more it's a nicer setup, is because we will always want to be pro trend when it comes to trading such a bullish market. Okay, so this is more safer that way for us to trade rather than counter trading all the time, because that would be more risky for us. So currently Euro USD, as I've mentioned, is ranging, consolidating, but as I've mentioned, do take note of the levels that I've brought up and the liquidity hotspots that I've mentioned too. So that will be it for Euro USD, guys. Okay, my outlook in this is that it is still bullish and it can continue bullish. However, we will be waiting for liquidity to be cleared before we take any trade. Okay, guys. Now let me go right into the gold chart. Okay, let me just pull up the gold chart for you guys now and talk about it. So on the gold chart, okay, guys, we can see. Let's start with the daily time frame. Okay, guys. The daily time frame, it's been super bullish, guys, and we can see that price actually tapped into 1900, which is a psychological level. Okay, 1900 right here, and it is very continuous its bullish trajectory. So I believe that for gold, all the more so for gold, you would want to be pro trend instead of counter trend, right, guys? So I will actively be looking out for any intraday long setups or trade ideas on gold. Okay, and let me go down to the lower time frame to explain a little more in depth to you guys. Let's talk about the 4 hours time frame. So looking right at the 4 hours time frame, we can really see the whole bullish trend in clear chart and clear candlesticks. So let me firstly mark out the highs and lows for you guys. So we can see this is high here, a low here, a high here, a low here, a low here, a high here, a low, higher high, higher low. This could not be a higher low, but a higher low, a higher high, and a higher low. So we can really see the very strong bullish momentum coming in on gold. And if I were to be looking out for any long setups, actually yesterday I actually mentioned this entire zone as a potential buy zone right over here. And let's go down to the lower time frame to analyze where a potential trade idea could have been taken place. So let's talk about the 30 minutes time frame. On the 30 minutes time frame, we notice this ICT or Smart Money Concepts breaker block over here, right at 1905. Okay, so that area we can see price actually rebounded off that area very sharply and actually went up about 70 to 60 pips. 60 to 70 pips. And let's go down to the lower time frame to see whether there's any confirmations for trade or any trade that we could potentially look to enter. Okay, if you're looking down on the 15 minutes time frame, guys, okay, we can see that price at already broken structure. And what I mean by broken structure, it have broke this high here, and this could possibly mean a change in character or a change in direction for the price or the chart. Okay, And if we go down further to the 5-minute time frame, okay, let's look out for any long positions. And if we actually identify this point of interest marked by the blue zone, we will be actively looking out for long positions over here in gold. And if I were to go all the way down to the lower time frame, let's talk about a 1-minute time frame, guys. Okay, so we actually saw that price started to lose much of its bearish momentum, coming down to 1904, 1903, or 1904, 1905. Okay, and looking down on a 1-minute time frame, fractal nature, right, we could actually see price already actually broken structure over here. But just bear in mind that this is on a lower time frame, so a break of structure on a lower time frame does not mean that it have broke structure on the higher time frame. Okay, guys, so if we see, okay, let's talk about current price. Okay, so on the 1-minute time frame, we can see lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows being formed here. Okay, guys, and so the next question is, where will the breakout structure be located at on the 1-minute time frame? And that would actually be located here, right here, which would be the breakout structure. So which is the nearest high that price have taken out, is this area here. And because upon a breakout structure, we could potentially look for some longs, because we will want to wait for a bullish confirmation, such as a retracement or a retracement to a certain level, okay, that can potentially be looked out for. So now let me just identify a few areas. Okay, we can see that price have actually been very, very bullish, and they have bulled all the way up. So if you draw the Fibonacci retracement all the way from the bottom down up here, we can see, or perhaps all the way up here even, we could see price cleared the 0.382 level very nicely before heading up north and heading up bullish again. So if you look at this price broke structure over here and a potential area that we could have entered, if we look to the left, guys, look to the left, we can see these areas here, these areas here of potential breaker block. Actually, this area below also can be considered as a breaker block. However, the bullish momentum was too strong. Okay, so the next area is over here, and we can very clearly see that the wick actually tapped into this zone here. Sorry guys, wait a second. We can see that price actually tapped into this blue zone before moving up bullish again. So that could be a potential area of long. Or second potential area of long is at this entire area here, where we could have actually waited for a retracement, of this price. We see a breakout structure and we enter over here, somewhere below here. And just to play safe, you can keep a stop loss right here, or you can keep a stop loss all the way below, but that will give you a stop loss of about 20 pips. Yeah, so that will be it on the chart of gold. So currently price literally went very, very bullish, and we could potentially see bullish continuations coming in, or you guys can wait for a retracement before continue taking longs. So that will be it on gold and Euro USD. Okay, Euro USD, as I've mentioned, it seems to be bullish, and as of current price action, although it's consolidatory, and we could see price stepping into the fair value gap over here before coming back down to the zone at 1.0798, and we will then look out for any long setups to take. So that will be it for the chart today, guys. Okay, so make sure to give us a subscribe and follow us and give us a like. It would really mean the most to us. Okay, and just to show you me and my partner's work that we have done on TradingView, this is my partner DogeStonks, okay, and he publishes very, very frequently on TradingView. As we can see, there's a lot of fundamental analysis. Okay, there's also potential forecasts that he posts frequently as well. So make sure to give him a shout out and follow him for more of this, trade ideas that he posts regularly. Also, make sure to follow mine TradingView account, which is Chen_Yu, where I post a lot on, forecasts for FX, sometimes focus on cryptocurrency as well, on gold, on GBP, JPY, okay, and some fundamental analysis as well for pre-FOMC as well. So make sure to give it a look and give it a shout out as well. That will mean a lot for both of us. Okay. So that will be it for today's session, guys. And I hope that you guys have gained something from today's session. And I'll catch you guys again tomorrow. So make sure to trade safe, guys, and employ proper risk management strategy. Make sure to know and check the upcoming news if there are any, and stay vigilant in the market. Okay. See you guys tomorrow again. Bye.